CBS presents this program in color.
Welcome to our show this evening. Our guests tonight are the lovely Dionne Warwick and the lovely Mr. Jonathan Winters. Can we turn up the lights so we can talk to the audience before we get started here? Woo! Are there any questions you might like to ask about us or the show or the people on or whatever? Yes.
I've been an admirer of yours for many years. I was wondering if you'd have dinner with us tonight.
You've been an admirer of mine for many years, and you were wondering if I would have dinner with you tonight. Aren't you adorable? How old are you?
12?
You're 12, and you've been an admirer of mine for many years. What's your name?
Sean Trethaway?
Well, Sean, I can't have dinner with you tonight, but if you come backstage afterwards, I'll split a Mars bar with you. Will you?
You've been signed to play the life story of Sophia Loren.
Is it true? I've been signed to play the life story of Sophia Loren. No, you got it wrong. It's, what'd you say? Just my leg. No, actually, that's a rumor that's going around. Yes, no, I'm going to do Carlo Ponti. When can you expect me to be in the centerfold of Playboy magazine? Well, Phyllis, as you said, Phyllis Diller has beat me to it, but next month, if you buy an issue of Field and Stream, I'm in the Popular Mechanics also.
Do you have any exciting experiences on the show that are not really comedy, a harrowing experience, anything like that you can tell us about?
Let me tell you this, sir. Right after I finish questions and answers, you'll see a harrowing experience. And I'm not going to tell you any more about it, but it's coming up on this show tonight. Yes, the gentleman asked when I have the autograph book at the end of the show if people really sign it. Yes, they do. I won't say what they write, but they sign it. Yeah, they do. Sometimes I get some funny things that they write. Yes, sir.
My wife wants to know where you got that beautiful dress.
Oh, thank you very much. White front. You can go down. Great what you can get on, the after Christmas sale. We have a marvelous costume designer named Bob Mackey, and he designs the clothes for me on this show. Thank you for asking. Yes? Would I consider doing the Tarzan yell for you? The bunch from Oak View wants me to do a Tarzan yell. Okay. Yes, I am rather chicken to do straight songs. You would be too with this voice. No, I am kind of frightened. I don't know why. It's more fun to, be silly, I think. Any other question? Yeah.
Have you ever performed in another country?
Have I ever performed in another country? Texas. Any other questions? I would like to bring out our friend to talk to you, Jonathan Witters.
I'm trying to get through to April.
You do an impression of Lester T. Quillsack?
Lester T. Quillsack.
Well, if you notice this little bird in my hand.
An impression of Auntie Maudie.
Of Auntie Maudie. Years ago, on the side of a mountain, I slid right down the mountain, right into a St. Bernard's face.
Where'd you
Maudie
ever think
Frickert?
of the name? How'd you think that?
Well, I don't know. That's a kind of a long story. I'd have to tell you after the show. Yeah.
Can you imitate a slot machine hitting the jackpot?
Hitting the I can do the slot machine. I can't get the jackpot. Story of my life where you put the thing in. That's about as close as I My favorite hobby? Fishing. Yeah, that's my big hobby. I must tell you a little story about fishing. It's a true story. One day I was on the beach, and not too far from here, about 10 or 15 miles out in Zuma. Maybe some of you here have been to Zuma. It's fun. You go out there with your wife or girlfriend and put a little transistor in the sand and play kissy face, you know. Occasionally go in the water. This is a little story of a surf caster. And this guy's a big guy, and he's got expensive equipment, you know. And he looks out at the ocean, and there's a poor guy beside him, you know, and just kind of run down Levi's, and just a little line, a hook, and he's kind of looking at this guy, and he says,
Watch this, clown. I'm gonna cast out there. How about that among the fleet, right? Look at that reel. That's a $750 reel.
Yeah, that's something. I wish I had some.
That little gimpy gear you've got, Boy, if I ever get a bite on this, huh? That's a $275 rod, too, Feel it.
Okay.
If I ever get a bite on this, buddy.
yes.
You knew you were a sissy little boy?
Are you kidding, silly? See my sequin shoes? Yeah.
A little bit of your football coach, would you?
Oh, the football coach. Oh, boy.
Well, fellas, I want you to take a look at this blackboard here. This, incidentally, is our cheerleader. This is Sally Sweetwater. Bless your heart for coming in the showers here, sweetheart. She's going to cheer you guys on to a victory, I'm sure of that. I'll get your clothes on.
Leave him alone.
Anybody else? Yes. Jimmy Cagney. Oh, I used to do a lot of those. Let's see. I did. You remember this guy? Years ago when I was studying medicine at the... Yes, Lionel Barrymore. And I did Jimmy Cagney. Well, I'll throw that in. You're the guy. Let me tell you something. You're always holding his pants up, I guess. Everybody always did him that way, didn't they? Listen here, sweetheart. And then there was, all right, you guys. This is the last time I want to tell you that.
Cary Grant.
Right. I know it's a guy that, it's still the same old story. 38 teeth in his face. Fight for love and glory. You know who that is?
I didn't know.
Gary Cooper.
I didn't know you could do
Oh,
imitations.
sure. I did a few. Remember Walter Brennan? Down there. It was swamps. Reedy.
Don't go away. We'll be right back.
I hope.
The prior written permission
of this station.
Our next regularly scheduled program will come to you at 5:30 a.m. Good morning. Flag looks nice, doesn't it, George?
Don't it now, Martha. Makes you proud that you're an American TV viewer.
I think we should set the alarm for 4:30 a.m. Then we can get dressed and get washed up and eat and have breakfast before Captain Kangaroo.
Okay? There. Well, now.
Wait a minute.
Huh?
The dot. That's it.
Well, there we are. Honey, I want to ask you something. Do you think we watch television too much?
No. We don't watch it any more than any other average American couple. 16 hours a day.
Maybe we should watch it less.
What are you, some kind of subversive?
They say that after a while, television starts to affect you.
That's ridiculous. How can television affect anybody? That's the stupidest remark I ever heard you make. You're out of your gourd, George. You're a dum-dum.
What's the matter with you, Martha?
Oh, I don't know. I have a headache. I guess I need an aspirin.
What you need is repose.
I want an aspirin! Why is it every time I have a headache you say, what you need is repose, repose. What you need is repose. All I want is an aspirin!
This is a lot worse than I thought it was.
Oh.
I think you've got a sickened headache number 8.
I'll go get something for it. All right. Who stole my left guard?
I did.
You!
Yeah, I took it with me when I went out with the fellas last night.
You mean you left me here, defenseless?
What's going to bother you with your face?
What's wrong with my face? I'm on the Bond's 8-day beauty plan.
You're on your 63rd day and you're still ugly.
All we ever do is fight. Can't we ever change?
I'd rather fight than switch.
That does it. I'm leaving you.
I came back.
And I'm glad she did.
George!
Martha. The closer she gets, the weirder she looks.
Hey, is that a new shaving lotion you're wearing?
Yeah, it's called Hey Karate.
Take it off. Take it all off.
Oh, you're driving me crazy. I love it. Oh,
Get away from me.
I can't help it.
Sex-thing
Oh, you're
creature. How about that, sport fans? After a terrific beating, her Dimex is still ticking.
I'm very happy to present Dionne Warwick to you this evening. I think she's a marvelous singer, one of the best to come along in a long time. And the first song she's going to do for us, she recorded for the film Valley of the Dolls, and it's the theme song from that movie, Miss Dionne Warwick.
Have to get off right.
gonna send thee one by one for the little bitty baby. He was born in Bethlehem. Children go where I send thee, how shall I send thee? I'm gonna send thee two by two for Paul and Silas, one for the little bitty baby. He was one for the little bitty baby. He was born in Bethlehem. Children go where I send thee. Tell me how shall I send thee? I'm gonna send thee 10 by 10, 10 for the 10 that couldn't get in, 9 for the 9 were left behind, 8 for the 8 that stood at the gate, 7 for the 7 came down from heaven, 6 for the 6 that couldn't get fixed, 5 for the gospel preacher, 4 for the 4 that stood at the door, 3 for the Hebrew children, 2 for Paul and Silas, 1 for the little bitty baby, 1 for the little bitty baby, 1 for the little bitty baby. He was
rocked the studio a whole block west. I thought it was marvelous.
Thank you, Carol.
You know, the next time you're on the show, we're going to have to make some noise together, huh?
What next time? The motto around my house is never put off tomorrow what you can swing today.
I like that. With me, it's always manana. Come on. Oh, I'm rolling back here. Tomorrow is that better day with rainbows in the sky.
Yeah, that's the picture people like to paint.
But while I seek that better day, the years keep flying by.
And lots of things that should be happening ain't.
Till finally there comes this revelation.
Tomorrow is the curse of civilization. Tomorrow, tomorrow, living for tomorrow. Why is tomorrow better than today? Tomorrow, tomorrow, looking for tomorrow.
My aunt became a spinster that way.
lady bar, a little of tomorrow and tonight. The present, the present, the present is so pleasant. What are we saving it for? Delaying, delaying is driving me insane. My heart is making it clear. We'll have to give up the hereafter. 'Cause what we're after's here and now. Utopia, utopia, don't be utopia, utopia. Grab your utopia
During the years when Roger and I were bringing up my kid sister Chris, Roger must have used up a lifetime's worth of patience. Now that I think about it, there were times when I acted sillier than my teenage sister.
Well, thanks, Willie. It was groovy.
Yeah.
I think the outer space theme for the science club dance is a neat idea, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, I suppose you want to kiss me goodnight.
Nah.
Let me get out of this. I've been having trouble with it all night.
Hi, kid.
Hi, Willie.
How are you, darling?
All right, thanks.
What, you have a good time tonight?
Eh.
What's the matter?
Compared to those other kids, Willie's a swinger.
Yeah, Willie, you a swinger?
Yeah.
Well, night, Willie.
Yeah.
Good night, Willie. I'll swinger you.
Well, what happened at the dinner? Were you a big hit? How'd you like your hair?
Oh, I tell you, they loved it. Every woman in the place was commenting on it, and not one person knew it was a hairpiece.
Oh, I knew it.
Well, I'm bushed.
Oh.
Let's go to sleep.
Well, you go right ahead, darling.
Well, what about you?
Well, I'm not going to go to sleep.
Well, honey, we got to go to my niece's wedding at 10 o'clock.
Yes, I know, dear.
Well, you got to get some sleep.
No, I can't go to sleep.
Why not?
My hair.
Oh. Your hair? What about it?
Roger, my hairdresser set this hairpiece in such a style and a way and pinned it on himself that I couldn't possibly take it off. He's the only one who knows how to fix it.
So what are you going to do?
I'm not going to go to sleep.
That's ridiculous.
Well, I don't care. I'm not going to mess up my hair because I want it to look exactly like this tomorrow morning for the wedding.
Do you want me to make some coffee, Carol? It'll help keep you awake.
She's not staying awake. Now, look, there's a simple solution. Before we leave, you call the guy up. He comes over and fixes your hair. You're going to sleep.
Uh-huh. He'll charge $50.
That's what I said. You're staying awake.
Really, we'll have fun. We'll sit up and we'll drink coffee and play cards and have a lot of fun keeping each other awake.
Ooh-wee. I don't care if my hair gets missed.
I'll stay up with you, Carol. Thanks, Chrissy. Blood is thicker than water. I always say when you need help, go to your family. Don't turn to strangers.
Strangers? I'm your husband.
In marriage only.
All right, go to sleep, Chrissy. I'll stay down here and be the wig sitter.
Okay.
Good night. Good night, sweetheart.
Oh.
Well, let's talk.
What do you want to talk about?
I don't know, anything. Let's talk.
Oh, honey, I'm so tired I can't even think.
Careful.
Okay. Now lean against me. If you doze off, then you fall on me. You won't hit your head.
Hey, you know, this is kind of romantic.
Ugh.
Remember when you and I used to sit on the sofa before we were married till 3 or 4 in the morning? You were never tired. Oh, you really were a tiger in those days, Roger. Remember you used to scare me by growling at me all the time? That's it. You're doing it again, Tiger. Roger, my hair! Does it need resetting?
Oh, but I think my ribs do. Honey, this is not going to work. We're too tired. We'll never be able to stay awake.
I don't care. I've got to stay awake.
Honey, you've got to get some sleep. You won't enjoy yourself at that wedding tomorrow. You'll be dead.
I know, but my hair will look great.
Got to get some sleep. Maybe you can sleep sitting up, maybe.
You think I could?
Let's try it. Here,
What are you gonna
prop
do?
up these pillows back here. Give you a nice straight back. There, how's that?
Yeah. It's,
Comfortable? Okay, if you fall back, your hair won't hit the back of the sofa. Perfect. Get a little cat nap, sweetie. It's all right, it's all right. Maybe I better prop you up from this side, too.
What are you gonna do?
I'll prop you up. Here. Let's lift you around. Prop you up from this side. Get her right in there. Okay. There you are. Got her right in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like Katie Winters drying out.
See, honey, that way you can't fall back, you can't fall either side. Okay? Harold, how's your head?
Oh, never mind that. Is it all right?
Honey, you've got to lie down. It's not going to work.
Don't yell near my hair.
Get up for a second. I got another idea.
What are you gonna do?
Get down on your tummy, facing that way.
Over here?
Over there. I'll prop you up right over here. Work it so that you lie here, your neck goes over the arm of the sofa, and your hair won't touch. How's that?
I don't think it'll work.
Why not?
All the blood's rushing to my hair. What can I do? I can't stay awake. I can't go to sleep.
Carol!
What?
Honey, I think I got an idea.
What?
Come here, put this on.
Oh.
I think this is going to work. This thing here.
Hey.
Hey?
Yeah.
How about this? Hang on.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Another scientific breakthrough?
That's great, honey. You're a genius. Is my hair touching the sides? or
Nothing. It's
anything?
perfect.
Oh, well, that's great. Let's take it off for a minute, and I can wash up, and then I can put it back on, and we can go to bed.
Bitty, 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 die.
Oh, great. That's good. You're kidding.
No, wait a minute.
Roger?
No. I think it's locked. I can't seem to open it.
Get it open, Roger.
I can't.
You better find a way. I'm not going to go to the wedding like this unless they're holding it on the moon.
The inside. I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, honey. I'm sure I can pull it off. Don't panic. Okay, Carol, go ahead.
Go ahead. What?
Panic.
Thing on me. What am I going to do about the wedding?
Well, you can always go with the big hat. I'm just tired. Let me try it this way.
Oh, don't! My hair! Oh, what
Hang on, honey.
do with it?
Well, maybe I can break it. Get down, baby. Get down. Get down. Get down.
Okay.
All right. Brace yourself. I'm going to give it some good wax, baby.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah. Roger! Ow! Oh.
How's it working?
Not too well.
Not too hot. Maybe I could twist it off.
No.
I can twist.
No.
Ah!
My head.
It's coming.
That's my head.
Oh, I'm sorry. Honey, it's coming. All I need is a screwdriver. I'll be right back.
Oh, it's perfect. It's not hurt at all. Roger, it came off!
Sorry, Willie, but you're no further use to the syndicate.
What are you saying, boss? I do my job. I never let the organization down.
Nevertheless, the decision has been made to eliminate you in the syndicate way.
No. No, boss, no!
Yes, Willie, yes.
He kissed you once, but will he kiss you again?
Stay tuned now for the second half of the Carol Burnett Show, following station identification. And now back to the second half of the Carol Burnett Show.
I'm gonna love you like nobody's loved you. Come rain or come shine. High as a mountain and deep as a river. Come rain or come shine. was just one of those things. But don't ever bet me, 'cause I'm gonna be true if you let me. You're gonna love me like nobody's loved me, come rain or come shine. Happy together, unhappy together, and won't it be fine? Days may be cloudy or sunny, we're in or we're out of the money, but I'm with you, baby. I'm with you, rain or shine. For me, stormy. Days may be cloudy. With you, baby. I'm with you,
Ladies and gentlemen, classic movie theater, usually seen at this hour, has delayed presentation of tonight's movie masterpiece, Riot on Sunset Strip, so that we may bring you this special documentary. The Wonderful World of Hospitals.
Good evening. This is Walter Crankcase. I'm speaking to you tonight from the Richard Chamberlain Community Hospital. With me at the moment is the chief administrator of the hospital, Dr. Arnold Parks. Doctor?
Oh, yes, yes.
I wonder if you have any comment on the recent scandal at your hospital.
You don't waste any time, do you?
I'm speaking of the man who passed as a doctor at your hospital before he was found to be an imposter. Now, how did you find out he wasn't a real doctor?
Well, we first became suspicious when we got a report that he made a house call on a weekend.
Well, I think a patient is entitled to medical care 7 days a week.
Of course you do, but you're not a doctor. You're not, are you?
No, I don't think I could ever be a doctor.
Oh. Well, you don't have to apologize. A lot of men can't become doctors. We had one fellow here, could have been a great surgeon, but he had one hang-up.
Oh, and what was that?
Couldn't stand the sight of money.
Many people complain...
Just listening to my heart. Boom, boom, boom.
Many people complain that doctors are overpaid. What do you think?
Well, you must realize this, that before a man can become a doctor, he has to go to college for 4 years. Another 6 years at pre-med school, and then another 2 years to serve internship.
That is a long time.
You better believe that. That's thousands and thousands of dollars. And I think when a man finally becomes a doctor, he's entitled to get that money back.
How long does it usually take?
Oh, about a week. What's the matter if he's lucky enough to hit a good epidemic? You should see the little picture there I got. He's kind of skinny, isn't he?
But there are other costs in your hospital that seem prohibitive. For instance, I understand an anesthetic at your hospital costs $100.
That's right. But remember this. The patient doesn't have to go for that anesthetic.
But what choice does he have?
Well, he can bite on a bullet. It costs $10 apiece. And there's additional cost for cotton.
Cotton? What's that for?
Surgeon's ears. Hard to concentrate when that clown is screaming. Oh, yeah. little bird with its feathers off. Classify me as weird? Sorry.
Well, what about you personally, Doctor? Can you tell us about an interesting operation that you've performed?
Well, that's a little difficult. There have been so many. What kind of an operation do you have in mind?
A successful one?
Well, that cuts it down pretty good. I sort of hope so myself. My mother had a laugh like that. Dad had a laugh like this. Hit early by a hammer. It's all there. It's all there in the picture. See that? Look at this. That's a dog. In farm clothes.
Incidentally, Doctor, are you doing any medical research here at your hospital?
Yes, we are. Some goody things.
What are you working on?
Should have a major breakthrough any day now.
Is that so?
Yes.
Well, what are you working on?
We're working on a cure that up to now has baffled medical science.
A cure for what?
A cure for Ben Gazzara.
Thank you, Doctor. This is the operating room here at Chamberlain Hospital, where every hour of every day another drama unfolds.
All right, nurse, let me tie this off. Scissors. And we're finished.
Congratulations, Doctor. That was a brilliant operation.
Thank you. Oh, Margaret.
Yes?
Margaret, how long have we been working together?
Oh, about 12 years now, Doctor.
12 years. Margaret, I know this is going to sound crazy, but I'm in love with you.
In love with me? But how could you be? You've only seen me like this across an operating table. I don't understand.
That's true, but I can tell all I need to know about you from your eyes.
You can?
Your eyes, Margaret, are the mirror of your soul.
Oh!
Oh, Margaret, Margaret.
Yes, yes.
Forget it.
This is one of the busiest wings of the hospital. It's the place where life begins, the maternity ward. Medical history was made here a short while ago, and I'm going to talk to the proud new mother who was responsible for this remarkable birth. Hello there.
Hi.
May I have your name?
Yes, I'm Marty Frickert. Mrs. Marty Frickert. And I just became a mother at the age of 83.
Congratulations. You had a baby boy, I understand.
That's right, born about an hour ago.
Oh, that is truly amazing.
Want to see all my toys under here?
When did you first learn you were expecting?
About an hour ago.
Then you were really surprised.
Yes, I was. More ways than one. See, originally I come in here for a rabies shot. That dog, Spot, bit me in the face. And I carried him all the way to the hospital, just holding on there, his little teeth on my cheek. Then when they found out I was going to have a baby, he dropped off.
Well, what can you tell us about the birth?
Well, I can tell you one thing, clown. It wasn't premature. Oh, one of my toys is hurting me. Nice man.
40.
Oh, a keeper.
Marty, getting back to the baby, how much did the baby weigh?
18.5 pounds. Big clown.
Was this your first baby?
No, there was Lenny, but we lost touch with him years ago.
You mean you don't know where he is?
I've even forgotten what doorstep we left him on.
I'm surprised at you. That's a terrible thing to do with a baby.
What baby? Lenny was 35 years old.
I guess your husband must be happy.
Oh, isn't he now? He's out in the corridor now, just passing out cigars like it was going out of style.
He must be very proud of you, I imagine.
I think he's more proud of himself. He thought he was going out of style.
You don't have to say you love me, just be close at hand. You don't have to stay forever, I will understand. Believe me, when I said I needed you, you said you would always stay. It wasn't me who changed, but you, and now you've gone away. Don't you see that now you've gone, and I'm left here on my own, that I have to follow you and beg you to come home. You don't have to say you love me, just be close at hand. You don't have to stay forever, I will understand. Believe me, I can but love you. But believe me, I'll never tie you down. Left alone with just the memory, life seems dead and quiet. A song. Seems we just get started, and before you know it, comes the time we have to say so long.
Willie was played by Flip Marsh. The whip artist was David Cashman. The Carol Burnett Show has been brought to you by Colgate Dental Cream. Enjoy the fresher, cooler taste of Colgate. It's the new cool way to help fight tooth decay.